Hi, and welcome to Headspace. So, no matter what's going on in your life right now, no matter how many thoughts are racing around your mind, no matter how the body's feeling, just take a moment to sit down and take a big deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, a sense of taking in fresh air, the lungs expanding. As you breathe out, a sense of letting go of any stress in the body and the mind, just feeling the muscles soften and relax. And close your eyes if you'd like to. One more, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just take a moment to pause, allow the thoughts to come and go, and then just gently opening the eyes again.
It's collective worship. The candle's lit. Oh, what did Jesus say? That's right. I am the light of the world. It's a ladybird. Now, contrary to popular belief, the number of spots on a ladybird has nothing to do with its age. It does in fact indicate which type of species the ladybird is. And do you know what, children? There are over 5,000 different species of ladybird. What else have spots in nature? Yes, nature's full of spots. And nature is full of stripes too.
So I ask you what I should do for next to mine your garden grew so proud and green, that innocent lake, echoing tales of yesterday.
It's fascinating looking at the world's wonderful things close up. Scientists now know that atoms are made up of three particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons, which are composed of even smaller particles. Atoms are believed to be created after the Big Bang, 13.7 billion years ago. Historians believe that around 450 BC, a Greek philosopher named Democritus introduced the idea of the atom. However, the idea was essentially forgotten for more than 2,000 years. In 1800, John Dalton reintroduced the idea of the atom. John Dalton provided evidence of atoms and atomic theory. Have you ever seen an atom? Actually, you probably have.
Seeing as everything's made of them, you have. But have you ever seen one on its own? Over time, microscopes have become more and more powerful, allowing us to see deeper into the world of the ultra-small. Traditional light microscopes can be used to see things like these onion cells and the structures within them as they divide, pulling apart their chromosomes. But scientists have come up with a whole host of clever methods to observe far smaller things. Using beams of electrons instead of light, we can generate detailed images of chromosomes themselves. Recently, groups of scientists around the world are becoming able to see materials at the most fundamental scale, the atomic. One group from the University of California in Los Angeles have been getting up close and personal with nanoparticles of platinum, just a few nanometers across. Each of the tiny dots you can see here are actually individual platinum atoms. But researchers didn't stop at a two-dimensional picture. By imaging over 100 slices of the nanoparticle at different angles, then removing the noise with a special filter, they were able to map the location of almost every atom. The information was used to create a three-dimensional reconstruction of the whole particle in unprecedented detail. It may look blurry, but this particle is estimated to contain over 27,000 atoms, and so, like flies in a swarm, they appear to merge together. Every so often, though, we see the platinum's atomic structure align, granting us a moment of clarity. This technique is being used to analyze tiny irregularities in the structure of the particle called dislocations. Dislocations are subtle, like the misalignment of the green and red layers of atoms in this particle, but nonetheless they can significantly change the properties of materials, with effects ranging from a change in the efficiency of LEDs to the strength of metal alloys. Three-dimensional atomic-scale imaging like this is bettering our understanding of the structure of materials on this truly fundamental scale.
It's amazing that we're able to see such close-up images of such things. It's an interactive one, so get the pause button ready. Let's finish with a game. I'm going to show you some images now, and I want you to guess from their close-up pictures what they're images of. Remember, these have been zoomed in. Teachers, pause the video when the close-up image is on screen before it transitions into the actual image. You won't have long. Well done if you've got any of them right. They were tricky. I'm going to ask you to reflect inside your own heads now. The universe is a very strange place, full of surprises and mysteries. Even the greatest thinkers of the past would be amazed at what we are discovering about the world within the atom. Just as the subatomic particles are too small to see, yet too important to ignore, are there small things in our lives that we need to give more time to? Think now. Should we make more time for certain people, or put more effort into some activities or relationships? Well, that concludes our collective worship for today. Remember, work hard, be kind, look after yourselves, and I'll see you around school.